Good morning. I'm Christine McDowell, and this is Pull Up a Chair. And Sherry lost her chair. So Sherry's not here. Um, Sherry's in the process of putting her house on the market, so it's a bit chaotic. Today, I wanted to speak about which movie you're watching. And it seems that there's a lot of confusion. And mind you, a few years ago, I was quite confused too. Some people feel that what they're thinking is that they are going to be lifted off this planet and taken to the fifth dimension. And I know at one point in my life I thought that would be the case. I didn't quite understand the whole process. So yeah, it's not that we're going to get beamed up and moved to another planet. This is our planet. This is um, the earth that we live on, and we're here to stay here. What it is, though, is like a movie. You hear 3D, 4D, and 5D. So it's like movie theater one, movie theater two, and movie theater three. In movie theater one, we have movies that are catering to creating fear, scary movies, or showing you greed, people just trying to collect all their jewels and their money and stick it under their bed and hide it there for a rainy day. And then you have the movies about control, and it's just that's all playing in movie number one. So you can bounce around in any of those movies and watch them all. And like any movie, you feel it because that's what movies do. I know when I would walk into a movie and it was a sad movie, I'd walk out and I'd be crying my eyes out, and it was just a movie. Heavens to Betsy. What an illusion. And now you have the movie theater too, and that's your fourth dimension. So the fourth dimension is in a place of confusion. What's going on? Who's here? Who's on first? Where's third? Um, do I love myself? I don't know. Is it right or wrong? There's a duality there. It's like you're standing on this line of figuring out which way are we going? Are we going here or there? So again, fourth dimension is it's a bit of the chaos, and this is what's going on right now. The chaos is incredible. Um, the more that we move forward into peace and harmony, the chaos gets more chaotic, and control is being set in. So now you're all watching these, some people are watching this movie and they're saying, okay, you can look at any of those screens and choose to believe which one is real. And then you have movie theater number three, which is the fifth dimension. And those are the movies that are just based on joy and happiness and running through the fields and feeling peace and harmony, and is it possible? They're all movies. You have to decide which movie you want to be in. You can get up and walk out of a theater at any time. You can choose to feel happy or sad, or you can sit there. I can't sit and watch a movie where people are being killed and slaughtered. It just doesn't work for me. It never has. And it's impossible for me to sit in a theater where there's confusion because I can't I want to walk out of a theater and feel at peace and at harmony, and you can't do this. So you decide. It's not like beam me up, Scotty, we're moving from this planet. This is your planet. And each theater you go through is a process that you have to do. It's how you see the world. Do you see the world as 3D, or do you see it as 4D, or do you see it as 5D? But you can't jump from 3 to 5. It's a process. It's like trying to run a marathon. You cannot start running a marathon day one and expect to do it in a good time. You have to condition the body, condition the heart. You have to move through everything with grace and ease to the point where you can just run freely. It's all a process. It's like someone wanting to lose 100 pounds. You can't lose 100 pounds that's taken you 100 years to gain. You know, some people have been walking around with a lot of weight and they've had it for a long time and they expect to lose it in a week. But you can't. It's not possible. You have to go through a process. You have to change the way you look at food. You have to change the way you look at yourself. You have to start treating yourself with kindness and respect. It's not just about changing how you eat. It's changing how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself. So, no, you're not going to be lifted off this planet and plunked into a new planet and where everybody's, walking around being fluffy. It just isn't going to happen. It's how you live in your world. I had a post the other day and somebody saw the post totally different to how I had written it. And the response I got from the post was more, it felt like anger. It's like somebody wanted to make a point. And all I wrote back saying, I respect the path you're on because this is how this person sees that the quote I wrote. It's like it's how you see a movie. There's no wrong, there's no right. It's just that is where that person is, and it's respecting that person. You cannot change anyone. It's only you. You are the one that changes how you see and how you feel. I can't control you. What I can do is just say, look, this is where you're at, and I think it's great. But it's not where I'm at. But it doesn't mean that where you're at is wrong or right. It's perfect. It's exactly where you need to be. And sometimes that can annoy people because they really want to go at you. And right now the chaos is quite interesting because people are flying at me. And I'm sure you're getting people that were just like peaches and cream and now they're just jumping all over you with anger and poking at you and trying to make you react. And you just have to stay in your heart. You just to go into judgment, to find wrong in what that person is saying or doing is how this world, the 3D live. The 3D people live and poke at you and they want to make a point. They want to be right. So one of my quotes I wrote is, so what is it you feel when you make someone else wrong? And what makes you feel that what you're saying is right? Who said you were right? I mean, seriously, this is where people need to start becoming real, to become authentic with themselves. It's not about anyone else. But you see, it's something I always speak about. Everybody's a reflection of who you are and where you are. It's never about them. It's not about what they said or what they did. It's just they are doing their job, which is to pinch you in the ass and wake you up. And for you to say, oh my gosh, what was it that I was feeling at that time when I was being triggered? It's like watching a movie again. What is it you were feeling? I was feeling so angry. Well, then why don't you go inside of yourself and start honoring the anger that's within you and not make that person responsible for your anger? See, no one's responsible for how you feel. That's your responsibility. Your responsibility is how you react. You're either going to jump down their throat or you're going to stand back, put your hand on your heart and say, "Okay, this is my homework. This is where I have to go to heal the anger so I don't jump down their throat and make them responsible." So it's you have homework to do. But the deeper you go within yourself, then you're moving from the 3D to the 4D to the 5D. And because of all the energies that are moving on this planet right now, like it's really fast and it's incredible, to move from 3 to 4 to 5 is so much faster than it was for me. I mean, this took years to go from 3 to 4 to 5. Years and pain and oh my gosh, yeah. But now, because the energies are making this planet so much lighter, the density is moving, that it's so much easier to clear and to move through the anger, the fear, the sadness, and the hurt. But it's nothing to push away and ignore, it's to embrace them. And I have quite a few videos on that, on how to heal um, everything that's within you that's showing up. And it doesn't have to be forever. I know the old school was we had to do it this way, and it had to take forever and years of therapy. The new school, which is my school, is no. You can do it as quickly as you want. The the thing that is missing, the key ingredient for a lot of people who are seeking out help, is they don't have the burning desire. They're still wanting to play the role of the victim. They want to be the victim in the 3D world. He did, she did, he said, they did, whatever. They want to hold people responsible. If you live in that space, it's going to be very difficult to move through the density that you're in. So you have to say, enough. I've had enough. I'm sick of this. I don't want to be in this 3D movie theater anymore. I want what they have I want some of what they've got in the 5D. How do I get over there? I mean, I used to live in 3D. It was pretty crazy, but now I'm in 5D and it's just, it's lovely. So it's possible. Yeah, and I'm not on drugs. And people think I am on drugs because anybody who used to know me 20 years ago, if they ran into me today, they would say, mind you, they used to say 5 years ago, "What drugs are you on?" And they're called life. The thing with me is I didn't give up on me. And a lot of people give up on themselves. They give up on themselves because of their programming, because of trying to please other people and wanting to fit in. Well, I spent most of my life pleasing people and trying to fit in, that it got chaotic to the point I forgot who I was because I was trying to please everybody. So you see, I had the desire. I said, this is just not working for me. This whole life of pretending to be who I'm not was not working. So if you have that burning desire and you want to change, reach out to me. Because I'm doing free sessions, and my goal is just to do what I can to help people move through their density and maybe move into 5D. I don't know. It's up to you how quickly you want to get there. So that's enough for me today. I kind of miss Sherry not being here, but I hate to repeat myself all the time. So there you go. Anyway, until next Friday, hopefully Sherry will be here. Otherwise, we will see how I do. Thank you so much for stopping by, for being here with me. And I know there's some comments there, but I haven't been able to get to them because it's very hard for me to do comments and speaking at the same time. So until next time, from my heart to yours, thank you so much, and God bless you all.